Hey mama, how are you feeling today? If you're feeling a little overwhelmed and burnt out, welcome to motherhood. No, it's not how you should feel all the time. And so I want to talk to you about that. What might be causing your burnout? What might be causing you to feel like you're on the verge of something not really good, not the place that you want to be, and what you can do about it. The most important thing when you're feeling burnt out and you're not sure what to do is to identify what's causing your burnout. Because if you don't identify what's causing the burnout, you can't fix it. There are 5 things that I found when working with women that tend to lead to burnout. The first is they're bored, right? Every day you're doing the same thing over and over and over again. If you find yourself doing the same thing over and over and over again, and it's boring you to tears, that could be causing your burnout. A solution for this is to work something new into your schedule. Figure out something that's challenging and fun and different and work it into ideally every day, but if not every day, at least every other day. Figure out something that is fun and challenging to break up the boredom. Go to a new place, take a different walk, like a different route home, try a puzzle, call a friend, learn a new skill, try an online class, do something to help break up the monotony of your day, because boredom leads to burnout. So if boredom could be what's causing your burnout, that's one way to address it. Another cause of burnout can be that you don't love anything you do. If every day what you're doing are things that you just don't love, there's nothing in your day that you love, you can get burnt out. And so look around at your tasks, how you're spending your day, how you're spending your week. Is there anything that you love doing? If not, make some time to do something that you love. If you think you have too much going on, let me tell you right now, there is something in your life that you can stop. There's something you can decline. There's something you can delegate. There is something that you can automate, so that you can find a little bit of time each day and definitely each week to do something that you love. The next is that you're underappreciated. Being underappreciated can lead to burnout, right? If every day you are at it, doing it, killing it, giving it, you're all giving your best, and no one's recognizing you, your boss, your husband, your partner, your friends, like no one is recognizing your kids, right? Oh, that might take a while, but none of them are recognizing you for everything that you're doing. You can get burnt out from being underappreciated. A way to help with this is to, one, pat yourself on the back. Like, you're doing a good job. Give yourself a pat on the back. Feel good about it. Recognize yourself. Reward yourself. Treat yourself. You have to appreciate you first. And then you can ask for appreciation. There is nothing wrong with that, right? There is nothing wrong, especially when you're going out of your way to help someone, to let them know that you're going out of your way to help them. That's part of making sure that you take care of you. So if you're underappreciated, one, learn to appreciate yourself, reward yourself, pat yourself on the back, say positive words to yourself, like high five yourself when you do something good, and ask others to appreciate you, to say thank you, to show some level of gratitude for the things that you do for them. The next reason that you could be burnt out is that you feel overwhelmed. Overwhelm leads to burnout. When you have just way too much going on, you can easily get burnt out. The trick here is to say no, to do less. In order to do that, you're going to first have to prioritize what's most important in your life. So where do you want to be spending your time? I like to call it, where do you want to shine? I refer to or have a method called Shine, Manage, Surrender, where we talk about, like, where is it that you want to shine in life? What are your obligations? What are things that you have to manage? And then everything else you have to surrender. So go through that. Figure out where you want to shine. What is most important in your life? Prioritize your time. Then take a look at what your obligations are. Mark those down. Let go of the other stuff. If you can let go of all of it, great. I know it's hard to let go. So if you can't, at least let go of some of it. That will help with your overwhelm. You do not have to do everything, and you do not have to be everyone to everyone. You first have to be someone to you, right? You have to show up for yourself before you show up for everyone else. If you're out there trying to make everybody else happy and you're not happy, then they're like, what's the point, right? You need to be happy. You're probably trying to make those folks happy because at the end of the day, you think it will make you happy to make others happy, because it does feel good to do good and it feels good to help others. But if you gotten to the point where you're just giving so much that you're no longer happy, you have to take a moment and stop giving to others and give to yourself. So clear your schedule and find a little bit of time, if not a lot of time, to do stuff for yourself, or just to do nothing at all, right? Because sometimes we just need to sit and stare at a wall. But eliminate something in your schedule so that you can relax and release some of that overwhelm, because overwhelm does lead to burnout. The last one that I want to share with you, the last main cause, right, of the 5 causes that I see that cause women burnout, is that your environment sucks. And by environment, I mean the physical space around you and the culture that you're in. So what is your physical space like? Is it messy? Is it cluttered? Is it dirty? If it is, that is going to mess with your brain, and that can lead you to be burnout. From a culture perspective, how do people treat each other when in the spaces that you're in, right? So at your work, how do people treat each other? Are they snide? Are they rude? Are they, belittling each other? Is a lot of work gossip and negative politics going on? If so, that can lead you to be burnt out. How do you treat each other within your family, right? Are you loving with each other? Do you listen? Are you open? Or do you yell a lot? Or is there a lot of screaming in your house? Is there a lot of eye rolling or passive aggressiveness? Those things will lead you to be burnt out. You need to address them. The good news is you can have a conversation with your family about this directly. The bad news is, well, the more challenging news, I guess, is it's not the easiest thing to change a work culture. And so, that's something that you really do have to think about, is if the culture that you're in, if that's what's causing your burnout, if it's worth staying there. I know that one's tough, but it's real. Staying in a negative culture will lead to you not having great days. So that's it. Those are the 5 reasons that I find women tend to be burnt out. Either they're bored, they don't love anything that they're doing, they're underappreciated, they're overwhelmed, or their environment sucks. If one of those things seems to be causing your burnout, I just gave you some solutions to work towards fixing it. And there's plenty more on my blog, so feel free to go to the blog. There's a worksheet on the blog as well in the Rose Gold Mine, which is where I keep all my free printables. Go there, download this worksheet, and start to work through what's causing your burnout so that you can solve it. I want the best for you. I want you to be the woman that you want to be. That's why I'm here. That's why I've got all those free printables. That's why I make these videos. If there's any way else that I can help, feel free to email me, Whitney@rosegoldmama.com.